Debonair. Okay.
Good draw. Guys, notification gang, hitting the like button. In the video, didn't even start yet. Y'all have ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Ladies, how is your man? How is your child an asset to a man? So I did this video. I believe it may have been a year ago. If I remember, I put the eyes at the top. I'll put the link in the description so y'all can go ahead and watch that video and watch this video in its entirety. This is a reaction to the video. I actually I stumbled on this from TikTok. This is the same lady that let me pull her face up really quick. This is the same lady that was calling Shannon Sharp a predator and saying he was all this, that, and a third. Buddy, get a chick who was legal. I'm still trying to figure out how the hell is that a predator? But whatever, it is what it is. Y'all know they don't keep that same energy with Brittany Renner. They don't keep that same energy with all these countless women that do the exact same thing. But whatever, top for another day. Um, but yeah, so I was scrolling through TikTok and then these videos, some of her older videos popped up, which is weird because I'm like, yo, I don't remember following her, but maybe I don't know, maybe because I clicked on her page and so now it's popped up. I don't know, whatever. But let's get into it, y'all, because I found a point that I did the exact same video, reaction to that video, and then she's doing the exact same also too as well. So I want to hear the nonsense. I just have a feeling because everything she said in the other video I reacted to her channel regarding was nonsense. Let's hear. Matter of fact, let me give her the benefit of the doubt. Let me, maybe maybe it ain't gonna be nonsense. Let's get into it, y'all.
Hey, let me ask you this. How are your kids are going to be an asset to me if I was dating you?
I would never date a man that ever asked me no craziness like that.
See?
I would.
I'm gonna tell you right now, any man that's gonna ask you a question like that thinks that he's doing you a favor by dating you as a single parent, and you should be grateful. And that's how he's going to treat you and your children, as if y'all should be grateful that he is willing to tolerate you and your offsprings. Okay, I would never what can your children what benefit are your children to me? What the honestly, what kind of question is that even? And what woman, what as a woman, any woman who thinks that this is an acceptable question, I want to know what answer would you give someone that asks you that? Because to me now, I automatically know my children are not safe in your presence, and I would never allow my children to be around you. I would never allow my children to, I would never bring anyone into my home that feels like, well, if I'm gonna date you, what benefit are your children to me? To you? What the fuck? What do you mean by that? I really can't wrap my mind around it because it just doesn't make sense. What do you mean? What benefit are they to you? What benefit are you to them? What benefit is me bringing you into our lives are you gonna have for them? It's one thing to say what benefit is the woman that you're dating to you. You know what I'm saying?
Let me answer her question. She said, what benefit would I be to her children? Ma'am, the benefit that I will be to your child is me providing stability, me providing finance, security, protection, hell, a better education, insurance. These are some of the first, I could think of a lot more if I really sit down and think about, but these are just some of the things that just popped up into my head within seconds. Those are some of the things that I could provide as a man to your children that are not mine. That's something that I can provide to your what she said. What she said. I think she said offspring. What she said to your offspring that are not mine. Same question in reverse. Now, what can your child do for me as far as becoming an asset to me? Your children will never be an asset to me, but your child will always, almost, let me not say always, almost always be a liability to me, an expense to me. This is the type of woman, y'all boys, this is the type of woman, if She wanted to send her child to a private school that's, insert X amount of money. Excuse me. And let's just say she had it. Let's just say she had the money to pay it. If you don't offer to pay a portion, if not the full amount, she will feel some type of way. She will look at you like, you my man, why you not paying for my child? Da, 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 da. Liability, expense. Let's just say her child has some sort of medical issue that happens often. Whether the child is in the ER often or having experienced some sort of medical emergency often, ambulances and all those types of things. Insurance doesn't pay 100% of those things, which means what? You have to pay for, or she will have to pay for it. Y'all know these prescription pills, bro. These pills go for damn near $4-5. If you ain't got insurance, $400-$500 a bottle. If you ain't got insurance, antibiotics, anti-inflammatories, all those types of things, especially for children medicines. These things are, and them pills only last a couple weeks. What's going to happen within the next 2 weeks? That's another $600, $800 right there. And again, let's just say she just got the money. I'm telling y'all, I've dated women with kids multiple times. They are going to look at you. A lot of them are not going to say it, but they're going to look at you and expect you to damn do it, which means what? That is an expense. It is a liability. That's what, coming full circle, that's what we're talking about. Let's hurry and finish this.
But to say what benefit are your children to me is very fucking weird and very fucking creepy. Men are getting creepier and fucking creepier, and I can't take it. I cannot.
Let's get into part two. But ma'am, it's not well real quick. Oh, valid and logical question. Yeah, facts. I don't understand. And ladies, especially if you got kids, help me understand. I am always open to the possibility that I am wrong. 100%. I need you to explain in the comment section in details why I am wrong, why you are correct, and how we can, first of all, bridge the gap, but how I can see it from your point of view, because I just don't. I can't. I don't understand. And it kills me because, you know, it's just the entitlement. The entitlement. Do y'all know how many times? First of all, with me, I've been in a situation where I was talking to a chick who had 2 kids. She was struggling to pay her goddamn daycare. The daycare was like it was like a government assistant daycare, so she didn't have to pay the full amount, but she still had to pay. I can't even remember, man. I think it was like 300 a week, or 380 a week or something else like that. She didn't have it. I paid for it the first week, paid for it the second week. The third week, I'm like, God damn, hold on, bro. This is $900. These $300 adding up. And she looked at me. She was like, "Oh, well, you my man. Why you can't pay for it? You got it. You got it." I'm looking at her like, "Yeah, I know I got it, but why do I got it? Why do I have to pay for it? Where your baby daddy at? Oh, he ain't gonna pay for it. So your baby daddy, the man that you laid on your back with and nutted in, let it buddy nut in you, got you pregnant, don't want to pay for this, but now you're expecting me to pay for this because what? We've been dating for a couple months. An expense, liability. Buddy brought up an extremely valid question, and y'all boys, I'm begging y'all boys, do not stray away from these types of topics, man. When these things pop into your head, ask the damn woman, because of like ladies love to say what a real man loves to do. A real woman wouldn't be offended. A real woman would answer the goddamn question and not be triggered. Because these are great questions. Why do I have to pay all these damn things? Why do I have to pay for your child? Where your baby dad? Why your baby daddy not paying for this? Let's get it. Let's keep going, y'all.
I'm going to do my best to try and explain why this is not a valid or a logical question.
Please do.
If you happen to come across a woman that you like and you want to be with and you are aware that she has children, if children are an issue for you, full stop, do not go any further. But if you decide you want to continue with the relationship, you do not then
How she tried to deflect. Nobody said anything about children being an issue. I can't speak for every other guy out there, but I don't mind dating a woman with children. I am not 100% against dating. Y'all have never seen me come out here and say these types of things. Matter of fact, y'all have seen all my older videos where I've said, hey, I've dated women with kids. I told you I've dated a chick that had 4 kids, but she had 4 kids from one dude and she was married. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference compared to 4 kids and one baby daddy and 4 kids and 4 baby daddies. That's, two completely different things. But, let's keep going.
turn around and ask that woman that you are pursuing, what can your children do for me? How are your children going to be an asset for me? Because if you are pursuing me and then you turn around and ask me what the fuck kind of asset my children can be for you, I just might slap the shit out of you. That is an internal question that you.
That's pretty violent. Imagine a black man saying that to a black woman. If you say something, 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 I'm going to slap the sugar honey iced tea out you. Imagine a man, let alone a black man, saying that to a. She's a woman, y'all. We can, it doesn't matter. Just let it slide, because if a man says anything as violent as that, all hell would have broke loose in the damn comment sections. But let's keep going.
Need to be asking yourself, I like this lady, she has kids, am I ready to step into that role? Is a relationship with this woman worth me taking on the responsibilities of maybe an additional parent? What will those responsibilities look like for me as a step parent? And is that something that I want to do? Not asking that woman, how can her children benefit you? That's fucking weird. And the fact that y'all don't understand how that is a weird question, because children do not benefit any adult in any capacity. Yes, do children provide, love, but they cannot support you emotionally. And anybody that says that their children is some kind of emotional crutch for them, you're fucking wrong and you're doing it wrong and you need help. Go see a therapist about that. Go talk to that lady, not your fucking kids. Kids cannot support you emotional.
Oh, hold on. Y'all know for a fact I've done several videos of women that says that their children are their emotional support. Oh, I had my child because I wanted to love something. I wanted something to love something and they can love me back and all those other things. So now what are you saying? Oh, okay. All right, ma'am. You better be careful. The sisterhood gonna cancel you. You better be careful.
Emotionally, kids cannot support you financially. They just there to eat all your fucking food and fuck shit up. So if you, as a single person with no children, thinks that is too much for you to take on, despite how much you like this person, then you need to walk away. Do not ask that fucking mother what her kids can do for you. How do y'all not see how weird that is? And then in my comment section, you said, how do pets benefit you? How do pets benefit you? Aside from being something that you can pour love into, and they cuddle with you on the couch. Unless it is a trained animal. But just a regular old house pet. Like, I have a multi-poo. What can my dog do for me? My dog can't even protect me. She about this big and 9 pounds. She can't even protect me. I have to feed her. I take her to the vet. Hell, I take her to the damn dentist. It's a responsibility that I chose to take on. If I have to go somewhere, if I have to go out of town, I have to make sure somebody else can take care of her because she can't take care of herself. The same thing with kids.
Ma'am, you brought up the dog as an example. I mean, that's fine. We'll stick to that. Ma'am, the difference is, let me not even say that. The reality is, ma'am, you decided to get that dog. You decided to go to the pet store or wherever the hell you got that goddamn dog from. to become the owner of this dog. You decided to do that. You woke up one day and you said, yo, I want a dog because of ABC 1, 2, 3. Meaning what? You're the one that has to take responsibility for that dog, including, like you said, taking your dog to the dentist, including, like you said, taking your dog to the vet, including, like you said, feeding your dog. That is your responsibility as the person that sat there thinking to herself, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and get this damn dog because of whatever reason. That is the difference. That is the difference. Now, take that same goddamn dog and you bring it to whatever dude house, all because dude said he wanted to date you, and you tell Buddy, hey, listen, we're dating now. This dog is now your financial responsibility. Here's a $1,500 goddamn vet bill that you need to either help me pay for or pay for in its entirety. How is that fair to him? Take out the dog and then insert the child. You decided to lay on your back and let whoever bust in you, and then you decided to go full term and push the child and or children out. So why is it that you're sitting here trying to tell me, or not me, but us, that we now are financially liable to help you pay for whatever it is, all because of what? All because of what? Because we're dating? I've said this all the time, ladies. If we're dating, and I know you got kids, because we are dating, because hell, not even because we're dating, because I do stuff for my homegirls, and we don't be damn we doing anything. But I've done things for them and their children without thinking to myself, yo, you owe me. What? Not like, no, I just did it out of love. I just did it out of respect. I did it because you my dog. You know what I'm saying? But same thing, when we're dating, I'm gonna do things for you, first of all, for you and your child and or children in general. But the moment that you make me that if you making it seem like I am obligated to do something, I'm supposed to do something, that's when I'm going to stray away. As your man, I'm gonna want to do things for you and your child regardless. Hell yeah, baby, load the car. We going to Disney World. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the difference. You brought up the dog, cool. Like I said, that's the difference. You trying to throw the dog on me, talking about, oh, you need to pay for these vet bills. You throw the dog on me, talking about you need to come babysit this damn the damn dog. You need to take the dog out for a walk. Why the hell am I doing all this thing? This ain't my dog. I ain't decided to go get this damn thing. You did. Let's keep going.
We are just accepting responsibility. And that's why some people don't want kids. And that's why some people don't want to have pets, because they do not want the additional responsibility. Whatever love or good feeling that they're going to
Facts. I can't stand animals. I have no animals, and I really don't care for kids. Let me say I don't care for kids now. Let me say that.
get from that pet or that child to them is just not enough. And if that is not enough, if just not being able to pour love into that child and help to grow the next generation is not a good enough reason for you, then don't do it. No one is forcing y'all. No one is begging y'all. Quite literally fucking no one. So I do not understand why y'all keep insisting that kids have to provide something for you. Because if you have your own fucking kids, what are you looking for your kids to provide you? What asset are you looking for your kids to be to you?
Man, why are you so upset? Why are you so mad? Bro, I said this. Matter of fact, now I'm glad I said that. This reminds me, in the first video I did regarding the Shannon Sharp thing, what did I say, y'all? I said it sounds like you're projecting, and clearly you are projecting. Ma'am, something is wrong with you. Seriously, you need to get some sort of, like, honestly, you might need to see, like, and I mean this with the utmost respect, because at the end of the day, this is still, fellas, this is still our black sister. I mean this with the utmost respect when I say this. I want you to get some sort of mental evaluation, mental health. Mental health, I should say, is extremely important to people like me. I take that serious as someone that has gotten mental help in the past and will continue to get mental help as I'm constantly growing and developing and becoming the best version of myself. I believe that I could not have done that without getting mental help. And I'm actually extremely happy and I'm a strong advocate for again, acquiring mental health. I honestly, I see a lot of issues, and it's just like, first of all, you're cursing. I don't know why. I'm like, why is she cursing so much? She over her yelling and doing all this, that, and the third. Ma'am, I'm not even going to say I disagree with you because some of the things that you were saying was making sense, but you're so upset about it, which leads to me to believe that what 9 times out of 10, she probably was dating a dude. She was probably dating a dude, and then dude didn't want her because of whatever goddamn reason. I don't know. But I just like, ma'am, you gotta dial this all the way back. Like, none of this is necessary, none of this is needed, none of this is healthy.
In the rare case, because everybody doesn't turn out to be fucking great. But in the rare fucking case that your child does turn out to be fucking great, I bet you're not gonna turn around and be like, oh, I should have never got in with be a stepdaddy, blah blah blah. So my question to you is, what do you expect that woman to answer to you? What are you expecting her to say to you that her child can provide for you, or that her having a child will be a benefit to you? Because once again, children are not a benefit to anybody. We are here to love them, take care of them, raise them, nurture them, educate them. The only thing they do is make me laugh a little bit. They laugh and they love and they're sweet and they're kind and they remind me that humanity is so decent sometimes. But everything else we are pouring into them. Why do y'all not get that? How can y'all not get that? And if that is too much of a burden for you, just don't do it. No one is making y'all. No one is forcing y'all. So why are y'all so pressed about it? Y'all are fucking...
Ma'am, it's not about anybody forcing anything. It's not about any of that. Again, this goes back to what I've been saying. I mean, hell, since I first started doing YouTube, as far um as these types of things, let me not say that. As far as women that have child or children being entitled, being delusional, that's really what it goes back to. So no, ma'am, it's not about like I just like everybody has a right to ask these types of questions when it comes to getting into a relationship. And let's just take kids out. Let's just say we ask a question about uh how much money do you owe? As far as debt, credit card debt, student loans, car loans. Or did you finance a house? Like, I don't know. These are questions that you can ask someone. And if you are in a serious committed relationship, this is if this is someone that you are seriously trying to properly vet and be in a committed relationship with, as my woman, I would expect you to answer it. And if it's out of the norm, I should have the right to leave, regardless of the fact about you getting upset. Well, it don't matter. Why are you worried about it? You shouldn't care. No, I should care because this is something that we could possibly be bridging together as far as becoming one, becoming a union. Same thing with the damn kids. It's the same exact thing. If I'm sitting here adding your children to my insurance, if I'm sitting here spending all this time and energy and money, whatever the case may be, on your child or your children that's not mine, what do I get out of that? I don't get anything out of it. That is the point that we not yeah, I guess that we are making. And just like this, what he said right here, it's a valid and logical question. We're not getting nothing out of it. I believe a lot of women know this, and instead of them just admitting to the fact that, hey, listen, you're not going to get anything from taking care of my child, instead of a lot of women understanding and knowing that, a lot of women tend to do what? Do stuff like this. And it's not that serious. It's not that deep. Just say it. Yo, listen, my child is going to benefit you. They're not. Whenever I do decide to have kids, my child and or children is not going to be able to benefit me. But guess what? They're my child. They're my children. I decided to do this. That again is the difference. Hey man, I don't know, man. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, be safe for her,